Good morning, this is Jack from Chartered Markets Crypto, and this is the pre-market webinar for the morning of Wednesday, the 29th of July. My disclaimer, it is for educational purposes only. I'm here to share my technical analysis with you. I hope you can take some what I'm doing and learn from it, transfer it to your own charts, and I'm not here to issue trading signals. Right, one thing I'm wondering about on equities today is whether we're going to actually see a breakdown. We've got an FOMC meeting. It looks pretty fragile, and it kind of looks like that NDX has actually broken down already. So watching with interest to see that, and I'll be talking more about that on the main pre-market video. But if that happens, I'm wondering about seeing a retest the low on Bitcoin, as I've been mentioning. In terms of the daily chart on Bitcoin, we've still got an RSI 14 buy signal fixed. That still hasn't quite made the target. We are back below the daily middle band, though. And testing it currently from below. In terms of the hourly chart, no current divergence, I don't think. Nope, I'm wrong. We're on 60-minute buy signal. And that has fixed, and that hasn't made target yet. But obviously, we've got a while before FOMC happens. I am wondering if this might be a little bull flag, which could potentially be setting up a retest of the high, but that's not the only option here. Hang on, a moment. Because this could also be a head and shoulders forming. You can see the neckline would be 62.5 here, 62.7 here. So it could be that we're forming a right shoulder here, and that we would be breaking down from head and shoulders. But I'm wondering about this as a flag and a possible retest 66.9, possibly to set up the second high of a double top. All right, looking at Solana. Solana, pretty weak over the last day. In terms of the daily middle band, I've got that at 76.21, and we're 3 handles below it, and basically at the daily low band at the moment. On the hourly chart, no meaningful divergence, but I think we've got we've got a 60-minute buy signal fixed there too on the RSI 14. So we'll see how that goes today. But that is suggesting that we may be seeing some upside before we go down. But this could be still a bull flag here. I'm not really seeing that as necessary. But what I would say is, if we're going to set up a topping pattern, the obvious way to do that would be to retest 83.39. In terms of the 15-minute chart here, this could be a little level bottom, resistance at 78.81, and that could get us back pretty close to a retest of this high here at 83.39. So I am wondering about that. In terms of Ethereum, Ethereum holding resistance at the weekly middle band, as Solana is too, of course. On the daily chart, we're holding above the daily middle band. I've got that at 1872, 1864, and we are significantly above that, and we've been holding that as support in recent days. That continues to hold. We've got an RSI 5 sell signal fixed on the daily chart here, and if we've got a divergence here, which we have, I think, on the hourly chart, that would be a weak RSI 14 buy signal. I'll have that established by the time I do the charts, but I think we might actually have open RSI 14 buy signals on all of these hourly charts, suggesting at least some more upside. In terms of a pattern here, we've already got a pretty decent looking little level top. It's just small. We've got resistance support for that at 1864, and a sustained break below it would be basically looking for about the 1750 area. I.e. down here. So we will see how that develops, but the hourly chart is suggesting we see at least some more upside first. Okay, let's have a look at questions, of which we have none. In that case, my pleasure as always, and I think that's a wrap. Everyone take care, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. All right, cheers.